Mr. Girl Sean here. I just have a quick question for you. When you travel and you have a later flight, what do you do? Do you sit at the airport and just hang around? Or do you just drag your luggage around and hang around in the city that you're in? Well, if you are the latter, where you just kind of hang around the city and drag your luggage around, I have a solution just for you. Check this out, guys. There's this app called Dayuse. You can see it right here. And what this app allows you to do is it allows you to go in and reserve a room for a time frame. So you now have a place to go. You have a place to put your luggage. You have a place to take a nap, and if you want to, you can do all the things until it's time for you to leave for your flight. So I'm going to show you exactly how this works. I just did this for an upcoming trip that I have. I have a late flight coming back on Sunday. So I went in just a little while ago and reserved a room. So I'll show you what that looks like. So let's just walk through it. So you're going to tap on Dayuse. All right. And in here, you're just going to put in where you're going. And so I'm just going to put in where you're going. And then you're going to put in the date. And of course, this is the date that I need, the 15th. So what it's going to do now is it's going to give you, let's see. Let's do it this way. All right. So what it's going to now give you is a list. There's 38 hotels available during the day. All right. And so I want to be by the airport, which is usually easier. So I just kind of scroll through, and you can see what the cost of stuff is right here. So for instance, for the Wyndham Garden, it's $115, and you can pick just a couple of blocks. You got either 8 to 2 or from 10 to 4. You can pick either one of those blocks and have a place to stay until your flight leaves. So what I did was, and then if you find a hotel that you like, you can, you can tap, let's say you can tap into it. You can look at all the pictures that are available, so you kind of get a sense of the hotel. Sometimes the price will also include the pool, so you just kind of read the descriptions and stuff like that. And so basically you can see that it's available from 8 to 2. You get a standard double room. It's including, this offers a swimming pool, and you can pay later at this hotel. Now these places will only they won't take cash, so it's only a credit card you can pay by, but you can wait until you get there to do that. And this also is not including tax as well, but you can see it's $115, and you can reserve it if you wanted the 8 to 2 slot. Then if you wanted the 10 to 4, again, it's the same process. All right, you find a hotel that you like, you can also favorite as well, so that you can always go back to it. So if you're just scrolling through first and you're not quite sure, you can save it. That way you can go back to it. So you just scroll again, you find the things that work for you, and then if you go to favorites, so let's say you saved the first one, you can see I have a few saved here, but the one the one we just saved, let's see, there's the one we just saved. All right, so how do you reserve it? So let's just say I wanted to reserve this hotel. All right, you go in and you pick the block that works for you. The hotel that I chose, the block was from 10, I believe, to 10 to 5, 10 to 4, 10 to 5, which is good because then I get enough chance. And sometimes, here's the other thing too, even if you, like I always pick the later blocks, if you feel like you need more time, check in with the front desk, because sometimes there may not be any reservations yet, and that room may be available, and sometimes they may let you stay in there for another hour or two. So just always go up to the desk, be courteous, be nice, ask them if you can stay another extra hour or two, and they'll let you know if you can or if you can't. If for some reason you can't, and it's still you still don't want to go to the airport and sit, you can sit in the lobby, which is pretty cool. All right, so let's just say I wanted to book this. I simply type reserve, and then it's going to give me all my details here. and then it's gonna ask me if I know around what time I'm coming. So you can pick the block if you know what time you're coming, and if you had any type of special request, you just hit just check the box, hit continue, and that's it. You are reserved. So I'll go back and show you the one that I just did. I just did a reservation. So here we go. I got a reservation booked at the Candlewood Suites by the airport. You see it's confirmed. I have the 10 to 4 block is what I have. You can go in and cancel it. If for some reason decide you don't need it, you hit the details and it will take you to give you all the information. So you get the hotel name, you got the address, you got your check-in date, your check-out time. As you can see, it's from 4 o'clock. And then what I paid for it, or what I will pay for it once I get there. So yeah, that's it. That is pretty much how you do and reserve a hotel for the day. And I know people will say, you know, I don't want to spend any extra money, but again, you know, if you are traveling, we know that there are going to be other expenses. So just make sure when you're booking your travel that you're thinking about all those extra things, the Ubers, the Lyfts, the transportation, whatever transportation you get, it whether it's a rental car, doesn't matter. You just want to remember that you might have extra fees. And if you have, like, you know, lounge access at the airport and you don't want to pay for you know, you don't want to pay for a hotel and you want to be at the lounge and you have that access, then do that. Use those access lounges if if they're available to you. So that's it for this video. I hope this video helped. If you have any questions, let me know, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. Peace.